Hey guys, okay, so as promised, I'm doing the first of a few journal prompts. I want to try and do these once a week. I think it's quite cool. I have put the light back on because it was really dark. I did find my ring light. I'll start setting that all up and we'll work this all out. Okay, I just want to get the messages out. So at the moment, I'm looking like the goddess is chosen and I'll take it. Okay, guys, so you cannot make this stuff up, right? For those of you who haven't watched the quick message I did from Spirit, I'll put the link in the description box below and you can have a look. It was about finding peace in the storm, right? In the chaos of everything. So I did a card draw from the Ancient Stones Oracle, and what came out? Weather the storms. You can't make this shit up. And it says here, let it change you and embrace the unexpected. Okay. I cannot explain to you how much energy of change there is going on at the moment. If you're tuned into it, you'll understand this. Okay. Every time I start recording, it's either the Grand Prix of motorbikes or every truck in KZN decides to come this route. You've got to love Murphy, right? Bless him. What I want to say around this is that a lot of it has to do with the astrology. Okay, I'm not an astrologer's ass, I tell you that constantly, but there are big changes coming. We've been going through this for the last couple of months. Okay, so it's really, really important for us to understand that now are the times when things come up to be dealt with, we need to deal with them now because we're going to be hindering the progress that can come later on. All right, we know this, not new information. Okay. So I tuned into this card. Beautiful, beautiful card though. She's kind of walking towards the storm in this card. She's just accepted it. She's in the water. She's not trying to avoid getting wet. She's embracing it and she's walking towards the storm. Okay. What I want to say about this though. Okay. A couple of questions have come up around this. Obviously, everybody's storm will be different, guys. So we just have to realize that, play into that, understand that we're working with different things. Okay. I'm sorry, if I get one more notification come up while I'm trying to record, I'm going to have a heart attack. Like seriously, what's going on today? It's like even in this, I've had a vast pop up, I've had Zoom pop up, all kinds of fun. Okay, I don't know if you'll see the pop ups, probably not, but it shows up on my screen. Okay, so what I want to say around this is that the reason that we're being called to be finding our peace and following our bliss and being happy and calm is because the energy is very tumultuous at the moment and it's a little bit exhausting. Okay, so what I've done is I've sat with this card for a bit and I've come up with some journal prompts for everybody. I'm going to read them once. We'll discuss it and you slow it down, stop it, pause it, and then you can write down your message. Okay, so the first question we need to look at around this. Are you engaging with the current storms in your life with resistance? Okay. Are you engaging with the current storms in your life with resistance? I asked that's the first question out because the moment we play into resistance, we all know things just get more difficult. When we surrender and let things play out as they're meant to, everything changes. Okay. When we are resisting, we create delays, we create all sorts of like hiccups and we turn mountains into molehills. All things kind of come to play with that. So have a look at whatever you are facing now. Are there any elements of resistance to it? Again, she's playing in the water and she's walking straight towards the storm. Okay. If there are, right, what is your resistance shielding you from? Now, like anger, I've always said to you guys, anger is a secondary emotion. Anger comes up to protect something else underneath. Normally it's hurt or frustration or whatever it is, but it normally protects something that we are not wanting to expose ourselves with, right? We don't want to be vulnerable like that. Resistance carries the same energy. It's very much a shielding energy. But it's an avoidance shield. It's an avoidance shield. Let's be clear about that. So what is your resistance shielding you from? What are you not wanting to deal with that your resistance is allowing you to be shielded from dealing? Okay, very important. Okay, so first question looks at, are you facing them with resistance? If so, what is the resistance shielding you from? Because that's what we actually need to work with. Okay. Third question, what is holding you back from engaging with the cause of the resistance? So this thing that's being shielded, why are you scared to deal with it? Why are you anxious to deal with it? Why are you complacent in dealing with it? What is it about that shielded energy, right, that is creating the resistance? Is it something that you don't think you can overcome? Is it something that you're too scared to resurface because it's vast and it's deep? Okay. What is it about the energy that's being shielded that is creating an avoidance in you? Okay. Big one. The last one. How different would life look, right, for you if you dealt with the cause of the resistance? This is a big one. And this is one that you need to be really honest about because, life looks very different when you've done your healing. Very, very different when you've done your healing. When you haven't done your healing, not ideal, right? But when you have, everything looks different. Absolutely everything looks different. So you need to look at this seriously and go, how different would my life look? Would I be able to forgive situations and just move on? Would I be free? Would I be able to stand confidently knowing that I faced my fears? What would it look like to you if you dealt with this? Okay, so these are the 4 questions I've got for this week. I'm going to reread them for you. Okay, so you can write them out. Your first question, remember, it's weathering the storms. Okay, then it says here, let it change you and embrace the unexpected. Right. Question 1, are you engaging with the current storms in your life with resistance? Okay. Question 2, what is your resistance shielding you from? Question 3, what is holding you back from engaging with the cause of the resistance? Question 4, how different would life look, in inverted commas, for you if you dealt with the cause of the resistance? Okay, guys, obviously this is a theme that needs to be dealt with at the moment. Kelso is coming through with it, Spirit's coming through with it, right? So I'm going to leave you to your own devices here. I hope that you're going to enjoy these journal prompts. I will do one once a week for you guys, okay? We'll use different decks and get different energies and all of that. But I really wanted to do this today, and I felt like I needed to get it out. I am sending you so, so much love, guys, as always, and I will catch you on the flip side. Big loves. And listen, it's gone silent again. Really? Damn it.